Hello, Red Bricks to y'all. It's Red Brick Bob. We're going to take a moment in time real quick to share a quick story. Jack's story of addiction. Okay? So, here we're going to go here. And we're going to Jack's story of addiction, okay? By Red Brick Bob, and I got a little poem thereafter, and we'll take a look-see here in a little bit. So Jack's story of addiction. In the blustering streets of Philadelphia, a city known for its history and promise, there lived a man named Jack, who harbored dreams of making it big. Armed with determination and a heart full of hope, he arrived in the city of brotherly love, envisioning a future brimming with success. Jack's journey began with high aspirations. He believed he was destined to become a successful entrepreneur, eager to transform his innovative dreams into reality. He tirelessly networked, attended business events, poured his heart into his endeavors. However, the road to success proved far more challenging than he had anticipated. As months turned into years, Jack found himself facing one disappointment after another, rejections from potential investors, setbacks in his projects, and the weight of financial instability began to take toll on his spirit. Frustration led him down a darker path, seeking a solace in the allure of substances that promised temporary relief from his troubles. At first it was just a casual experimentation, a way to escape the mounting pressure he felt. But the spiral was swift and relentless. Heroin and animal tranquilizers became his refuge, a dangerous cocktail that gradually consumed his aspirations, leaving behind only the remnants of a man who had once dreamed of greatness. As addiction tightened its grip, Jack's life crumbled around him. He lost his job, his relationships disintegrated, and he found himself on the cold and unforgiving streets of Philadelphia. The very city that had once held his dreams now served as a backdrop to his downfall. His days were a haze of desperation, chasing highs that could never fill the void left by shattered ambitions. Those who once cared for Jack saw the devastating transformation firsthand. Helpless as he slipped further into the abyss, friends and family tried to reach out to offer a lifeline, but addiction had built an impenetrable barrier around him. He became a ghost of his former self, lost in a world where his dreams had been replaced by a craving that could never be satisfied. And so, one fateful winter night, as the city lights shimmered against the cold pavement, Jack's journey came to a tragic end. He lay alone on the streets he had once walked with, hope, a victim of his own demons, an unforgiving grip of addiction. The city that had promised opportunity and prosperity had become his final resting place. Jack's story serves as a haunting reminder of the fragility of dreams and the devastating power of addiction. It underscores the importance of community, compassion, and support for those who find themselves entangled in the darkness. As the city of Philadelphia continued to thrive around the stories of success and resilience, Jack's tale remained a somber note of caution, a reminder that even in the place known for its history, not every journey finds its way to a triumphant ending. Okay, now, Jack's story. And he's there, on the streets, before he died. In Kensington, and I wrote a little poem. Let's see where that is. I got it somewhere. Here's a little poem I wrote. Here we go. In the shadows, cast by towering might, a tale unfolds of endless night. Pharmaceutical giants, faces veiled, profit from despair, where innocence is jailed. Across the land and cities deep, a sinister web these titans weave, with promises of cure and solace near, yet shackling souls in endless fear. Inner cities once filled with dreams, now echo with silent, anguish screams. Prophets soar on the wings of pain, as lives are shattered in the pursuit of gain. Green wall, the evil, a fortress to build against the dealers of destruction unfulfilled. Empires built on addiction's grip must crumble as we rise from the heartache's pit. We the people, a clarion call, to break the chains that hold us thrall. In unity we stand, hearts aflame, to reclaim our streets and justice reclaim. Let compassion reign, let healing start, to mend the wounds and broken hearts. For in the unity of purpose we hold the key to break the cycle and set our spirits free. No more shall cities tremble and fall to the malevolent whispers the sirens call. Together we rise, a force to behold, a future reclaimed, a story retold. Over and over, more casualties are fallen victim to what we just talked about just now. Every day, it's sad, so sad, and we need to do more. We need to get together as a people. Enough of these fake leaders, folks. Enough of the garbage. Now we'll take a little ride and look at some of your inner cities, and we'll talk about that. Let's take a ride. Ready? Let's go. Red Brick Bob. Let's do this. Okay, with that being said, I will say, we the people say, we the Red Brick people say, come on, anybody got something to say? I say, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed citizens of America, people of the world, Red Brick people, and fellow advocates of change, today I stand heavy-hearted to address a deeply pressing concern that has cast a somber shadow over the very heart of our nation. Excuse me. The state of our inner cities. These vibrant centers, once bustling with hope, culture, and community, now bear the scars of neglect, mismanagement, and the insatiable greed of pharmaceutical corporations. We stand at a critical crossroad, faced with undeniable truth that our cities have been left to wither while those in power have pursued their own interests at the expense of our fellow citizens. The inner cities, often hailed as symbols of opportunity and diversity, have become a stark reminders of a systemic failure that has left countless lives shattered and futures stolen. Government mismanagement has eroded the infrastructure, education, and support systems that are the lifeblood of these communities. And as if this weren't enough, we've witnessed the unchecked proliferation of pharmaceutical companies that have capitalized on the vulnerability of our citizens, profiting from their pain and addiction. The time has come for us, we the people, to rise against this injustice. We must confront the unconfrontable truth that our elected officials entrusted with the welfare of our communities have fallen short of their responsibilities. It is a clarion call to oust those who have prioritized their own interest over the well-being of the people they were chosen to serve. As we stand here, as I stand here and speak through the black mirror, united by the shared in belief in justice and compassion, I declare that enough is enough. The power to rejuvenate our inner cities, to rebuild the shattered dreams and restore the dignity of every citizen, rests in our hands. It is our duty to demand accountability, transparency, and change for those in positions of authority. By uniting our voices and taking action, we can usher in a new era, one defined by equality, empathy, and the resolute will reshape our cities into become beacons of hope once more. Let us remember the power of unity, the strength of community, and the unbreakable spirit of humanity. Together we shall pave the path towards the brighter future, one where our inner cities thrive, unburdened by the chains of neglect and greed. It is our time to reclaim our communities, rewrite the narrative, and prove that the resilience of we the people is unyielding and unstoppable. That's what I wanted to say as a red brick soul, and now we're going to take a delve into the black mirror and see what we got going on here. We need Jack's story going again. I think we got a window capture here. And we're going to get a window capture. And we're going to look at this joint here, window capture. And we're going to roll that, watch that right there, and we'll kick it some more. I got to do something in between. I'm multitasking right now, folks. So, here we go. Play that, and I'll be in the chat. I can't see it right now because the software is playing, but I'll be back at the end of this, and I'm going to fire. I got to find my phone and fire that up. So, red bricks to you all you red brick souls out there. My heart is heavy, creating stuff, and here we take a look in Philadelphia. More of the same nonsense that's happening in every city. But as you look at this video, when you look in the background of these buildings, look at some of these buildings were here when this country was founded and went through the meltification. There's signs of meltification on several buildings, and just take a look-see. You'll see. All the meltologists will see. You ain't got to tell them shit. But for you, unlearned out there, this is a Red Brick Channel, and we always want you to be looking for the red bricks, no matter what. Even this tragedy with addiction all throughout all our inner cities, and they don't want people to go there to see, so it make it real nasty. You don't want to go there, and you can't. You can't go see all this meltification and these buildings that were here when America was founded if you don't want to go there, and it's so vile and anyway. So let's play this out. I'm gonna go have a smoke break while this plays out. So I'll be back. Red bricks.
So what you about to do, Mike?
Well, I was trying to get to the Suboxone appointment for my scripts and go sell them so I can get well / get high.
Yeah.
But, I was late fucking around getting high. So now, got some new shit here. That was boosted, given me by a homie so I can get well, so I'm gonna sell these joints. In the meantime, how it's done.
Yeah. So how long is this current run, Mike?
Way too long. I'm gonna say, it's gotta be just about almost 4 years.
On and off or straight?
If I had to say, I would say straight. I took like a 40-day break. I did like 2 weeks in the hospital trying to detox. after getting treated for, the wound,
Yeah.
everything, then they sent me to rehab for another like 28 days. And then I was on methadone clinic for like 4 days. Ended up getting kicked out, all because I missed 2 fucking days, which is illegal. I think,
So they just kicked you out just because you missed 2 days?
just because I missed 2 days. When it takes, the law states you miss 3 days, on your methadone clinic, you're not even really supposed to get kicked out. They'll cut your dose in half.
Yeah.
Anything more than the 3rd day, then they will rapid detox and kick you out. So they illegally kicked me out after I went through that hell and actually put forth the effort to go get help. And then I just got done so dirty. Now I don't want to say I used that as an excuse to come back out, fuck myself up and get high again. But what else am I supposed to do? Because I'm right back to square one at withdrawal, cold turkey, no taper, just right back to the street.
Just because you missed a day.
All because I missed
2 days.
2 days. Cut up, you can cut steak in Allegheny and maybe local West Point.
Just cut the Allegheny.
Cut down there in Ringo.
Yeah, we cut it down.
So we got a little bit of a walk before we get to the heart of the chaos. K&A, I'm sure, as all your viewers
Yo, so
like to see.
so now the drug is xylazine, right?
Xylazine, yes, that's what they are calling Trent. Xylazine is the main ingredient in the Trent. So basically, matter of fact, the Suboxone plates, during me, I took a little bit of blood work, and they said, barely, not just me, but barely fentanyl is even coming up in these screens and in people's systems. It's 70 to 75% xylazine / Trent that that the whole Kensington's getting / Philadelphia, because it gets spread out to other parts of Philadelphia as well.
So there's no more heroin no more.
Oh, heroin has been gone. I mean, people, a couple blocks will try to push, quote unquote, and say they have heroin because they'll try to make it look a little brown, a little bit of it. Heroin hasn't been over fucking here, I don't know, Philly or overseas since, 2014, 2015. First it was all fentanyl, because the fentanyl is cheap. Now they figured out something else, a whole new cutting agent. Trent, xylazine.
And it puts you right out.
Right out. You see people doing the Kensington fucking yoga, head first on the ground.
Kensington kickstand.
Yep. Maintaining balance. And that was happening before with just the fentanyl and the dope sometimes. Now it's vicious. I mean, but like, you got people falling over, cracking their heads, fucking getting hit by cars. I've seen it all. All because, it's that strong. It don't matter. I mean, even me the other day, I got fucked up to the point where I don't get fucked up like that, I'm on a long run, I got a high tolerance, and I did a few shots, and I kept waking up into into backpedaling, doing back steps, falling over into someone's yard, or fucking on the sidewalk, and that shit don't happen to me, So, it's and the shit, the dope on the corner, the potency changes every day. You know how much these blocks sell of dope, Trank / Drake, every day. They're pushing many keys. I mean, like, I don't even know how to explain. A stick's 12 bundles. So, I mean, they're cracking sticks all the way from morning shift to the graveyard. I can only imagine how much work they're going through. So, you know, people will be like, oh, this shit fell off. That shit fell off. Now this is good. This is good. You don't know what you're really getting.
Yeah, you don't.
And the main thing is, it's eating people apart. You know, I'm sure you'll have, including myself. You know, this is a year. Now it looks like that, and real fucking bad because I keep going in it. I do speedballs with my fentanyl
So
drink.
it's almost speedballs.
That's what most people are doing. Now what happens?
Dope and powder, or,
Yeah.
or not even dope, but
Dope,
xylazine.
yeah, that's what we call it. Dope.
Dope, yeah.
So that shit, it collapses your veins. So, you know, you got nowhere to go. Okay, so me, I tried everywhere. I'm vicious. Tried my I mean, I used to hit my forehead, my groin, my legs, my feet. Fucking
Anywhere you can find a vein.
anywhere there was a vein, I could get
Because all the ones in your arms collapse.
collapsed. Yep. And they're still collapsed to this day. I think after like 7 years, I was able to use my main one maybe like twice. So I got my first dad test, maybe the second in each hand 11, 12 months ago. And this was before I really knew how to hit my spot in my neck myself. I kept doing it. I kept going around the wound. Like, I mean, I wasn't going in it, which is what people are doing now.
Yeah.
No matter how big it is, how deep it is. You got people in the ad right now, we might walk by, got necrotic bone showing, flies landing in their wound, fucking laying larvae. People just fucked up in wheelchairs, all because they want that next get high. With wounds like this, worse than mine. Wounds like this, worse than wrapped up. I can show you all that later. But, letting fucking maggots sit in their cuts. It's like, it's crazy. It's sitting there. People are literally throwing their fucking lives and limbs away for the next one. Including myself, basically.
And they're scared to go to the hospital and get help, because if you go to the hospital, you're not going to be able to get your next fix, and you're going to start getting sick.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not being a hypocrite, because I'm doing the same thing. Am I scared of the result? Am I pushing myself too long? Is it too late? Could I lose my hand? Yeah. Do I think it's too late? No. Is it getting there? Yeah. But the main reason is I'm too much of a pussy to man up and lay there. The government / Philadelphia, PA, but the U.S. period has nothing for the xylazine. They
Yeah.
created methadone and Suboxone for what? Heroin. Okay? It works for that. People may agree with me, people may disagree with me. Okay? You can go anywhere and get methadone. It helps. But not with the trank, it don't. I don't know about you or what you've been doing, but guess what? It doesn't. I went to the hospital more times than I can count on both my fingers to get help for this and get off this shit. It's a whole nother demon, a whole nother animal. There's no fucking medicine for it at all. They loaded me up with perks, and they're doing this for everything. Perk 4 or 5, perk 30s, every 4 hours, Oxy 80s, Klonopin 2 milligrams.
And all that's doing is just keeping you addicted.
That, but
Trying to hurry up and kill
for
him.
real, it may help with the pain a little bit. Is it stopping me from tossing and turning in an
No,
hospital
folks,
bed?
they're not
Kicking,
there to help
stopping
you.
my racing thoughts,
Okay.
stopping me from ready to
You
struggle
see
up
what's
my meal
proliferating
this
good in
morning
the street of
and pissing and
Philadelphia's
shit myself?
Walgreens, the
No,
pharmaceutical
that's what runs me out the
industries.
fucking
See?
door. That's what
That's
stops
what's
me from
profiting.
staying.
You need to
So it's like,
eradicate
well,
the
okay,
pharma
well, bring in
industry
a little
in
bit of shit
America.
with it.
Ban
Well,
them.
guess what? Getting
Weld them
money ain't
themselves.
fucking easy all the time either. You know what I mean? But if I did that,
Yes,
you're
sir.
still prolonging the shit. I don't understand. It's like I gotta be chained down to a fucking bed somewhere, or what's happening to some people out here, they're getting locked up, boosting, and then they're going through a cold turkey. I can imagine. I detoxed a cell full of turkey off 180 milligrams of methadone and a bundle and a half a day of real heroin. I'll take that today. Tomorrow, I'll do that any day over this tranquility shit. Whoever fucking decided to start cutting it with fentanyl deserves to fucking die in a house fire. Piece of shit. They fucking started an epidemic. It ain't just Philly. I mean, K&A is a fucking crazy place. It's a third world country. People do come here from all over the country.
U.S., all over the world.
All over the U.S. You got Jersey here, people here, Baltimore, Connecticut, Ohio, fucking all just to check this place out. Every time I talk to somebody from out of town, they ain't never seen nothing like it. And then you know what happens? They get stuck. They get stuck. Because it's such an open air drug market. You can't, like where we're about to be at in 10 minutes, you can't walk 20 feet, which is 1 block. You can't walk 20 feet without being offered dope, powder, bars, which is crack, coke, dope, wet, PCP, you know. And that's every goddamn block in the whole zone. People get stuck. That's why they say people are MIA and K in it.
Exactly. Where's the fathers and the sons that are supposed to stand
Tons of
up to
violence
stop
lately.
this shit? I swear to you.
Through the roof.
I hear you, sir. It's
Well,
well, we have
shoot
election
every day,
coming
right?
on. We're supposed to vote for
Everything.
leaders.
Broad daylight.
And this is Philadelphia Freedom,
Nighttime.
Kensington, Pennsylvania.
Wild. I've seen don't matter
Empty
if you're
shit,
involved or
beautiful
not.
area, beautiful
White
red brick
kid
buildings.
from New Jersey going to
A
cop.
narrative lied
Got
or
caught up
passed
in the
about
middle
it,
of a
and now they're trying to
shootout.
hide it with the nobody wants to go there
Bullet
because
grazed his head,
look what's raining
and
there.
one went through his shoulder and now his
Addiction.
back. He ran like right up
The
where I
zombies
was at.
enslaved to what the pharmaceutical and our government has allowed.
Seen another
It's
black
putrid.
boy get hit
All
in the
our
head
government
right in front of
officials in Pennsylvania should be welded in a
you know,
cell
It's
immediately.
fucking crazy shit out here.
Elections should be
Yeah,
stopped.
that's all
We
it's
the
fucking
people say no more furniture for any government official.
But not
Starting
for real.
now, we
Yeah,
need to
that's-
do something
that's
like
all
that,
just part
folks.
of the drug game.
I don't know. I don't have the answer, but I want people to share this and let's make a noise because
It's all
this
about
is
territory
the heart of America.
and
Our inner cities, and they're wiping out generations of people and putrefying areas and telling these buildings are now bad and wrecking them and hiding what the real story is. The real narrative is being hidden behind the cloak of addiction and drugs and all the diversions like you're augmenting the weather and killing people. Who's going to be held accountable for augmenting the weather and killing people
some sort of
and so forth? When you ignite that with energy and electricity, it catches anything on fire. So you spray that all over my America every day, and then you burn down Hawaii or whatever you want to do.
It's called a
Fires in Canada, wildfires, just melt shit like that, right, folks? No, see, we need to do something.
Zombie flesh-eating disease, this, that, and the
Oh,
third.
the video's a little
Thinking
loud.
Like if you touch somebody, that's how you get it. Okay, this ain't fucking.
Sorry, turn it down. Thanks for that audio tip. Because I try to play it for the people to hear.
Tuberculosis, where
So.
you catch it through thin air or touching someone. Like, it's literally got to be transmitted like every other.
So anyway, I'll
fucking
just shut up
thing.
and let this
You have
play
to
out
keep
then.
yourself.
But I hear you, sir.
Blood transaction is how you get it. hold it so I'm scared the pus might come through.
Yeah. I got it.
Just get me like, I'm trying to think where we should take it. Maybe Wayman.
When's the last time you did a bag, Mike?
Not too long ago, actually, but it wasn't that good. I did a shot a little bit before I came down, went to go to my appointment and saw you, so I guess 2 hours. And then,
You starting to feel it a little bit?
absolutely. That's another thing. This xylazine drink so strong, feels so good, but it doesn't hold you.
Yeah, it has no legs.
No
That's what we
legs.
call it.
So the full bag.
Look at them red brick buildings in the background, man. Red bricks, man. Red bricks. Everywhere you go. Philadelphia freedom. Well, I pray for that young man right there. Because he's a walking zombie and on the way trying to leave this realm early. What can we do, folks?
I'll cop, get my stuff, do it, and I'm already like, okay, boom, pop up, and I'm like, alright, I gotta go to this store already, so I could be on my way, kill a half hour, come out, take a half hour back, there's an hour, because I'll be sick in an hour and a half, 2 hours. I jump right up, and gotta go figure it out. I can't chill. It's 'cause it's fucking, I don't understand that shit. And it don't even matter what the stance is or where you're getting it. Everybody's saying. Lippincott actually bought, I know I saw you the other night, so I had went back. I ended up stealing, let's go down Jasper. Stealing, so now we're pretty much going to be walking on to one of the worst blocks in Kensington.
Is the audio better?
Violence wise, but it's a big money block. We've been out here, I've been long enough. That will be alright. But you never know what you'll see. So anyway, I did go back the next day. I took the nicest fucking the nicest $200 rainproof / windproof dry fit North Face windbreakers on, right? And so you know how they all want fucking deals. I'm like, dude, 30, 35 is a deal for 200. They show me like, of course I only got fucking 20 for it, but you know, when you're hurting, you fucking pain out. They'll take whatever. Some of the shit I let shit go for, and you know, you've done it. It's just fucking sad. Here we are looking at money and advertising. What do you think I should do? Maybe 25 or yeah. That's two brand new Adidas hoodies. Last time, my favorite one got a beautiful. Now, two brand new Adidas hoodies too. Two brand new Adidas hoodies.
So think about that, folks. How many people earn a living by killing people right there on that strip? Okay, we just think about that. But just on a level with alcohol, it's just incredible. You just don't realize it. Just down the street from me right now, in a room, is laying a gentleman named Gary, a friend of mine. He's dead. From cancer, they call it. Cancer? This is the cancer right here. Our FDA is the cancer. High fructose corn syrup and all this crap, and them spraying us relentlessly with these chemicals. They're heavy metals that your children breathe and we breathe, and it gets underground, and they can create fires with it that cause great calamity, like burning down whole rips of areas, like they just showed you again. See?
I know you're a Nike boy myself.
Yeah, so who knows, man?
What comes, bro? Alright, good look. Wow. Let's see what's up with Big Brother. Hey, Big Bro, got 2 Adidas hoodies by Charles Ross. See 'em. Thumbs up. Charles Ross, Adidas hoodies. Got 2 Adidas hoodies. Good looking.
Yeah, they inject this shit and they're losing limbs and everything, and it's crazy that this is happening, and the cops are just standing, and people are just nodding around, and I've had relatives come talking about they've been to visiting different areas like Philadelphia and are just sickened by what America is and what they allow, and how evil a government has to become to allow this to become this way. So it's pretty sad, man. We're in a state, we have absolutely no leaders. We have a bunch of reality actors running around. They're trying to create this new world order while they augment the weather and so forth, and cause problems and spend their money and talk about the moon. And now India is talking about they've been to the moon, and more lies. And none of the meteorologists got on and said there was never a storm like this, or there was multiple bombs exploding, not thunder, over and over and over to help cause this augmented weather. They didn't talk about that, but I have recording of about 30 minutes of it, and I wish I would have got the first 30 minutes of it when all the explosions were occurring, but I didn't think to start recording it because it woke me up. And then as it persisted and was terrible, I recorded some of it. So, that's a fact there. So what's going on here? So yeah, so I told my story about Jack. There's another Jack out there. You know? So, but by the grace of God, there goes me in Pennsylvania right there. That could be me. That could be you. So, don't let it be. Help those who are in need if you can. Don't buy the bullshit. Don't consent to their bullshit. Love your neighbor like you love yourself. I don't know what else to say. Red bricks. We just had to create this little video today because our hearts were heavy, and for every inner city, not just in America but other places, this goes on as well, this new world order crap. So I say love your neighbor like you love yourself. Remember, Jack, don't become a Jack. remember Jack. There's another guy, gal, laying in the street that needs your help. Needs our help. What can we do? Can we be the ripple to help change it? Hey, share, like, and subscribe. Who can make some noise? Let's get some change done, folks. Anyway, frick love to every one of you, man. Thanks for stopping by, you melt heads. I'm gonna roll out of here because it's time to make some burritos and have some dinner. So, that's it. An old lady's gonna be on here in a minute anyway. So, there it is. Peace out. Good night. Thanks for stopping by, fellas. Let's make some noise.